The ice in the wine glass melted, the click sound echoing in the room full of many people. Yet the silence was too loud after a big revelation. Mrs. John is 6 weeks pregnant, is what the doctor said. Jungkook's ear never betrayed him before. What kind of a joke was it? How many tests were run to confirm it? His mother demanded with a stern face. Doctor, the tests were run thrice and the results remained the same. Congratulations. Once the news was confirmed and the reports landed in their hands, his mother eased. Candace, this is amazing. A heir is to be born to handle the empire and carry your legacy. Jungkook, you must make sure he's trained well. Jungkook remained quiet and Candace gave Wyan a small smile. It was less of a smile but more of an order. Candace, I am sure you will make a good mother for our heir. I must attend him personally. She carried on for some time. None of the two said much, especially Jungkook, who had his hands balled into fists under the table. He calmly waited for the doctor and his mother to be gone before his eyes shifted over to Wyan. Chege, deny it. Wyan remained quiet, yet her eyes held no guilt or hesitation. Chege, deny it, Wyan, or explain me the truth. Why are you pregnant when we never had any intimate moment? 6 weeks. We are arranged for over 2 months now. Before I'm forced to make any comments, tell me the truth. Wyan, the truth is in front of you. Your wife is pregnant, 6 weeks. There is nothing more to it. Jungkook's hands balled into fists as he stood up, his patience running thin with each passing moment. Jungkook was the owner of John's empire who took after his father. He was raised up in a suffocating environment where each move is pulled with calculation. Everything is done for profit, and every day is passed in blood, manipulation, and trickery. Jungkook had only a little patience to spare anyone. Yet, since he got married, a political marriage for profit indeed, he has tried his best to be patient and respectful towards her as per the need. Yet now he didn't know if he could continue it any longer. He advanced towards her and placed his hand in front of her over the table, leaning down a bit to her level. Seike, if that is what you have wished, why stay quiet? Why not express it? Do you think I'm going to allow someone else's blood to be born in my family as a heir? Mine stood up, meeting his eye, and grabbed his tie, rolling her hand around it once. Wyan, now that you're aware of my desires, are you going to fulfill them? Be a husband who fulfills his wife's needs. Then she held his wrist and dragged him back to the bedroom, a little surprised he was willing to follow her despite her behavior. Once they were in the bedroom, she locked the door. Jungkook stepped away from her. Jake, this isn't you. So, whatever it is you are planning, please tell me that. Don't wish to speak something I won't be able to take back. And if that report truly is real, all I need is a name, and that man is going to disappear from the face of this earth. He turned and Wan feared that look in his eye. Jake, and it won't take me long to find them. She loosened her fist and calmly took a seat. Why, that report is real, but it isn't mine. Ryan, have you seen your mother's reaction? She's going to do everything in her power to keep me safe. To keep the hair safe. A hair is the most important entity for her. Jake, what are you trying to imply here? So Ryan proceeded to explain him everything from the start. And she got the tip about something going wrong in the inner family circle. There was a battle of power. His own people apparently weren't able to accept the whole empire falling in Jungkook's hands. Jungkook was an entity far more perfect than anyone intended him to be. It was nearly impossible to have any control over him, and completely out of the picture to defeat him with his IQ, strength, and strategic mind. But holding their hair in her belly, they were never going to hurt her. And she also needed Jungkook to act naturally through it, make it seem like they were fighting. To the maids, Candace definitely had a spy planted in their home. The whole mess is supposed to buy them enough time to find every traitor involved and take care of them. That was the whole plan for which Wine apologized a few times. Jungkook had his hug dug in his hand, letting the information sink in. He had felt it too. There was something wrong in the inner circle. But he was too busy recently with the work to focus on it. Think that Wine could actually lose her life? He stood up. I'll send in some milk. Have it before you sleep. I have some work to finish. Wine nodded before Jungkook left, closing the door behind. His eyes darkened the moment he stepped out. Betrayal is the least thing he could ever stand at, alone. They couldn't fake the reports. Candace was too smart to fall for it, but she was never going to think they belonged to another woman unless she found out about Wine's and Jungkook's plans. Wine, stay. She brushed her fingers through his locks of hair. When he moved back a little and stared deep in her eyes, Wine felt her pulse quickening. No man had ever been able to make. Are you willing to hold a meaningful relationship with me? One that of a married couple and not only out of respect. He asked, resting his forehead against hers. One nodded and placed her hand on his cheek, catching up her breath. If that was the good at respecting her, then she could only wonder, despite his reputation as a ruthless beast, how good he's going to be in a relationship, and she promised to return the feelings with nothing but loyalty.